Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah amma ba'd. Um, you know, brothers, I'm gonna talk from the angle as being your Amir, as everyone, not just a group leader. Honestly, brothers, it's honestly been a pleasure being with all you brothers. Getting to know you guys, getting to see you guys from the beginning to where we are now. So from that angle, whether you see it or not, honestly, every single person has made a change. And so for that angle, you know, this is where it makes a person happy to see. Apologies. This is where it makes a person happy to see them flourish and, you know, come closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's all we wanted to provide in terms of the opportunity for every individual. As the brother mentioned, and it's an advice for all of us, group leaders or not, that the real test is when we go back now in terms of what steps that we would take as individuals, and that includes myself. What will we do with this opportunity that we were given, and how we will respond? So from that angle, brothers, you know, it's for us to reflect and ponder these last moments that we do have, to maybe set a plan, do something that will allow a person to continue to enjoy the sweetness of Iman that he has tasted. So from that angle, brothers, it has honestly been a pleasure, and inshallah, this is not the last chance. Once we go back, inshallah, we'll all be in communication and we'll continue. But from that angle, honestly, I've seen every single individual improve. You know, it's been a struggle waking up in the morning, doing these things. It's been hard. But in the end, it's worth it. And every single one of you can achieve anything you guys want. Anything. A Muslim should aim high. So it hurts a believer when he's involved in petty things that's not suitable for him when he has high aspirations. When Allah set high aspirations for him. So for you now, take this opportunity to set whatever dreams you guys want, set whatever goals you guys want, and know that anything is possible, regardless of your background, regardless of your situation that you may be in, regardless of the circumstances. Those things will be the fuel to get you to where you guys want to go, inshallah. And that's all I have to say, inshallah. Jazakallah khair, brothers.
Assalamu alaikum. I want to take you to the Day of Judgment. I want you to imagine yourself opening your book of deeds and getting disappointed as you scroll over the pages, realizing that there's not a lot here. In fact, as you turn over the pages, you see there's quite a bit of sin. And the good deeds don't really match up to what they should have. But suddenly as you turn over the pages, you start to see all of these good deeds, like memorizing Quran, seeking knowledge, praying the night prayer. But you're thinking to yourself, hold up, I never memorized the Quran. I didn't used to do all of these extra deeds, like pray the night prayer on a consistent basis. How is it in my book of deeds when I never personally did it? And then it becomes clear to you that this is in your book of deeds because there was a person who you helped to guide towards al-Islam. And when they came to Islam and changed their life, you now received all of the good that they did, even though you didn't personally do it yourself. As you know, الدال إلى الخير كفاعله. The one who guides someone to do good will have the reward of that good the way the person who did it, even if you yourself didn't do it. And this is why it's so important, brothers and sisters, for us to support people when it comes to helping change their life. Now, as you know, this is the work that me and my team are involved in. With the permission of Allah Azza wa Jal, we've been changing people's lives for the last few years. And we've got many projects from Madina Masjid to Knowledge College. But the one project that we've seen that's changed people's life above and beyond anything else that we've seen with Allah's permission is our Umrah trips. We take people who are literally off the streets, involved in drugs, violence, just come out of prison, soon maybe possibly go into prison, all different backgrounds. We take them on these Umrah trips, and there Allah Azza wa Jal transforms their hearts, puts light inside of them, and they come back reformed men. An example of one such brother who we took, he actually came back and within one space of a year, he took 70 people from his area, from the streets into the masjid. Some of them came onto Deen hard, some of them not as much as others, but he impacted his local community. And he himself has now gone on to seek knowledge, memorize Quran, learn the Arabic language, and he's actively involved in khair. Now this brother wasn't able to fund his whole package. He was funded for by someone generous, someone like you. And they probably had no idea that they were going to pay for this brother's ticket, that he was going to be impacted so much on the trip that when he came back, he was going to help get 70 people from his area into the masjid from streets. Now imagine that person who gave money for that trip, what reward they're going to see on the Day of Judgment. And that's one. We've taken over 150 people in just over a year. And now this November, we're taking our biggest group yet, 60 plus people. And these are the brothers who are in most need. 17 of them were taken absolutely free, because they can't afford the trip themselves. Either they don't have the money or their money is haram. But they want to change. Do you want the reward for them changing? If so, then go to the link below, because we have to fundraise for 10 of them in the next 7 days. We have to fundraise for 10 of them in the next 7 days. Someone's definitely going to give that money, inshallah, and take that reward. Is it going to be you? That's the question. And inshallah, you'll see that reward in the Day of Judgment. So I advise you, for the sake of Allah, go to the link below, say Bismillah, donate whatever you can. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.